Hello again, thanks for joining me. I want to talk to you about Fireline because I think it's an absolutely excellent beading thread. It's actually a fishing line and it's braided with a very fine waxy coating. Comes in quite a lot of different strengths, but the most used ones for beadworkers are the 4-pound and 6-pound strengths. I mostly use 4-pound because I work with a lot of charlottes and very tiny beads, and it's useful for going through the beads quite a lot of times. It comes in two different colours. There's the crystal, which is very, very white, and it's great for using with very pale beads, but unfortunately when the thread shows between the beads, it really can show up. But you can get around that by getting a colour marker which is close to the colour of the beads you're using, and just dab it very, very lightly in between the beads where the thread shows, and it does spread into the fibres and it should mask the colour of the thread. The other one, and this is the colour I mostly use, is called Smoke. And it's actually a very neutral colour. It may look extremely dark, but it's a very neutral colour. And in fact, I think it's probably designed so that the fish can't actually see it in the water. I'll just bring some out for you to see. It may appear dark, but I think the waxy coating somehow seems to deflect the light, and it just remains very, very neutral in between the beads. I absolutely love it, and I think it's particularly excellent for working with crystals because some bicone crystals, even very, very excellent quality ones, do tend to have sharp edges, and when under pressure, when the thread is under pressure right where it leaves the bead, it can actually be sheared through by the crystal. So but I find that the Fireline tends to stand up to that quite well. The only drawback with it is that it's not a flat, it's not specifically made for beading like Nymo is, and so it's not a flat thread, it's actually round at the end. But you can get round that by using a flat nose pair of pliers when you bring out a length of thread to use, and just flatten it at the end, and then it will easily pass through the eye of the needle. And this is a size 12 needle I've got here, and I just easily pass it on. If I hadn't done that, I would have been sitting there trying to push the needle on for a long while. But there you are. I love it. It's a really good thread, and I thoroughly recommend you have a go at using it. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon.